Ground Command, this is, High Command, God thing, whatever. How copy?
Can you actually hear me?
Yeah, it's because I just TP'd back to you.
Thank God. 30 years later, yes, I'm ready.
Alright, here is your objective. So if you open your map, there are multiple points marked on the map. You only have to be concerned with the red markers at this time. So, the first thing you are going to do is go over close to our base. There is a vehicle cache that's going to be loaded with a bunch of equipment that'll help you take on the real objective you have. Also, side objective there, the Soviets are oppressing the local population. Deal with it if you can. But your main objective involves the red question marks. We believe that the Soviets are moving a large cache of BM-21s. We estimate from reports from civilians, 3 total BM-21s are moving through this area, and we've marked, let's see, 6 potential locations on where they could be. The assets in the vehicle cache will help you achieve this, destroying them. We fear that if we try to move them somewhere, that the Soviets from FOB Bliat will quickly mobilize Mi-24s to engage us. But because that FOB is so close, be careful because they will be sending periodic reinforcements. Let's give them a warm welcome, shall we? CIA forces have also promised to provide assistance. However, we don't know when they will arrive or with what assistance specifically. Do you have any questions for me?
So, lowdown. Go to vehicle cache. 1 second.
Why
okay.
music?
That's another thing on speaker. Going to the vehicle cache, getting BM-21s, and killing shit at the question marks.
Affirm. Vehicle cache, loot shit, and then use that shit to blow up 3 BM-21s at question marks and stay away from FOB Bliat.
Got it.
Okay, cool. Now I gotta TP away and give the CIA their objective. Yay. Alrighty. Alright, CIA, here's your objective. You ready?
Go.
Alright, so we all know their base is at grid ref 066043. Their objective is to first take a vehicle cache that's marked on map and then destroy 3 BM-21s and there's possibly at 6 different question marks and stay away from FOB Bliat. Your 2 objectives are as follows. Objective Lazarus, we believe that 2 Urals with ZU capability, basically AA, got taken down by airborne Soviet troops. They're trying to bring a repair vehicle in the vicinity and get them repaired because they suffered some wheel and possibly engine damage. If you want, you can steal them and bring him to the Mujahideen. Objective Puma is, we believe there is an ammo vehicle there with a large amount of explosives that could be useful for the Mujahideen as well. Regardless, you can pick one or both of those objectives and then drive them into the AO and then operate with the Mujahideen to help them complete their objective. Do you have any questions for me?
Lazarus is 2 XZU-23s and Puma is an ammo vehicle, correct?
Affirm.
It's Russians?
Yes, Soviets.
Cool. Good to know. That's it.
Alright, I'll probably be out of comm range until you get to the actual AO, because I gotta, you know, hold the tier 1's hand. So if there's anything, either poke me on TeamSpeak or say it in global.
Yep.
Cool. Have fun, guys. You're free to do whatever. Alright. So, let me teleport myself somewhere decent. Let's go back here. Let me also fix my fucking music, because it decided to die on me again. Yeah, that should be good. Perfect. And now let's put our tablets back up. Alright, what's up guys? Liru here. Sorry it took so long. I had to set all this up. and I was doing a lot of frame balancing, so I, have a few things put down around here that, what I'll utilize, and then
let's give him a
the
warm
FOB I
welcome,
won't
shall
start
we?
really setting stuff up until later. There we go. The textures load and everything, but gave you guys a little taste of the brief. Again, because the USA guys are only, they may be, 4s and above, 4s and 5s. There's only 5 of them, so we don't want them to fight entire, like, platoons worth of infantry. So I got 1 squad of Soviet, and then, 1 repair guy. I'll add a second one to show as if he's working on the wheel. And then over here I got another squad, and then a detachment just moving around those Vics. But the actual objective... Yeah, well, Tootie, I know, like, Soviet doctrine, take hills, prevent ambushes, blah, 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 but do you think the player base would actually be good enough to handle that, is the real question. But, we got these guys, they're mobile, or, they're not mobile yet, they're just chilling in base. Okay, I lied, they're just, partying, apparently, before they, have their operation go ahead. And we'll do a CIA delivery of Stainers later. Right now, they're just kind of getting into the AO, and this is still a bit of a test run compared to our first test run. This is the first one we did a while back. That was just to see if everything was stable, and then this will be a true balancy testing. So. We'll see how they do. I hope they do well. In all honesty. And of course, I'm playing Homeworld 2 music in the background, because it just, to me, it kind of fits well for what we'll be doing, especially when some very specific songs start playing. So, they've got limited kits here. They've got a bunch of different ammo crates to choose from, some medical stuff, but there will be a bit of looting in the field for them. Meanwhile, the CIA, they have full arsenals. Let me actually show you this, because I never knew about this. There is a trap door in this building. First you have to move this rug and then open this, and then, yeah, there's like, you can put ammo crates down here and shit. I was always wondering why this was so high up, but yeah, it's literally just a cached vehicle. Also, the CIA, they, I guess they, yeah, it's over here. They put some explosive charges in the front of their Vics, so I guess they're taking some, Mujahideen abilities to heart. I I don't know why they put charges on. It's because they couldn't find the arsenal. I couldn't find it either. I didn't know it was there. Ah, man. But otherwise, player base will hopefully start moving out sooner or later. And we'll get everything done. Hopefully. Jihad Jeeps, yeah, right? Alrighty. One sec, I just realized this is Homeworld Remastered Complete OST. We need to skip to Homeworld 2. Because that'll get us to, Let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? The more, Homeworld 2 music. Homeworld 1 has a different, equally beautiful soundtrack, but it doesn't fit the scope of what I want to do. Also, who is that? Andrewza has a suppressed pistol. There's, Makarov, when he made this mission file, he put an Easter egg down, and, did some stuff. But let me show you what Makarov also did. He made me a corner, and this corner has, inappropriate stuff. For fuck's sake. They've got some weird posters all around. So these guys are scouting in this direction, so it looks like they're going to try to get up here and get eyes on. I haven't put anything up there because I'm ignoring the events of what happened last week. That was just a test. But we'll see how everything goes. Got a fairly decent amount of garrisons. I think I'm going to set up one more, yeah, so let me set up a double. This was the, 3-man squad I made for one of the, objectives involving the, CIA. So I'm just setting up another 6-man team to move out. But, these guys are all custom squads, and I have a debug zone up here. Makarov was really nice. He made, an airborne VDV, and then standard troopers as well. So, and they all have, you know, long-range radios, a good mix of weaponry. I do need to ask him if I could make some AT guys, though, because, you know, looting AT so I can then field in more BMP-1s, BTR 60s, 70s would be great. But their year is 1985, so I could go as high as BTR 80s, I believe, if I want to, following the rule that 60s were in the 60s, 70s and 70s, 80s or 80s, but I still got to fact check that. We have a lot of blown up stuff over here, but I'm kind of using this as a impromptu vehicle reinforcing point. But yeah, BMP or BM21 number 1 is here. BM21-2 is over here and crewed. I will be firing some of those off, and then BM21-3 is over here, kind of cached away. So over here I just have some infantry, over here is that vehicle cache, and over here I just have a patrol. But I will also be fielding reinforcements from here, and once they start clearing that area, I'll spawn them in to, you know, keep frames going well, so we'll be doing that. BTR 80 was 1986. Alright, so it's a year off, but we might be able to throw a prototype one in. Just one, like once in a blue moon in this campaign, so probably we'll only see it twice, but it won't be the 80A, because that's later. If your stream's lagging, then, I don't know, lower the quality, or that's probably your ISP. I have not changed the stream settings at all. What you're hearing in the background is an owl, because if you notice, the time is 1900 hours, but I really like this lighting because it's not too bright. It just contrasts well. And I'm totally not saying that because Andrewza set the mission file time to 20 times speed, and I didn't notice it was getting darker until I heard a fucking owl.
Hey, hi, do you copy?
Yeah, what's up?
We are clear to go whenever fucking ready, right?
Yes, you are clear to go.
Okay, just making sure. Just brief with the infantry boys and we'll be off.
Oh, I hoped you had already done that, but I'm actually going to utilize this. I'm going to just put some VDV guys down to say they're securing this site, because that would actually be pretty kick-ass. See, there we go. This is the type of music I wanted from the Homeworld 2 soundtrack. So, classic tactic I like to do is garrison. Set that to a low number. This will force them all in place. And then we can adjust them accordingly, you know? I definitely want the DMR guy here. And let me see. We'll take these 4. Control-C, delete, Control-V to repaste, and then we can have a little patrol right here. We can just add that in, you know? So, vehicles more towards here. I want to field in. I do, you know, that's the closest BM21 position. But let's actually look at their first objective. So, I have a BTR 60 right here. I got a BMP1 over here. It's fairly cached. I want to make sure they stay away from this building, because if it gets blown up, a lot of stuff in there is going to get blown up. I also told them that there's some civilians being oppressed. We got some airborne guys doing that, but I also have quite a bit of garrison infantry here. So this first fight will be difficult, but I did have to consider their numbers. I mean, we have a lot of people playing today's operation. So hopefully their strength in numbers will really help them out. I love that they put a nice little sign down there. But again, most of them spawn with, you know, Mosins. Don't know what gun I just saw. It might have been a shotgun. But, and Car 98s, Lee Enfields, you know, simple bolt action stuff. So they're going to have to loot their way to AKs. In this group, I don't know why they have this group doing recon, because it's a lot of people for that. But yeah, they're scouting things out. One of them even took a Russian beret. They're just providing a 360 right now. They're getting intel on that site. Meanwhile, if we were to look over to the US guys, you know, they look fairly, you know, US-y. You know, they clearly look like they're, kind of from the area, but they're also heavily geared with Russian. Alright, so I'll copy. I mean, they've put advanced scopes on these weapons. Ah, man, that's nice. So he's literally a sniper with a freaking Car 98. But yeah, I mean, they can just repair the wheels of these Vics. The wheels can come from this truck. I took one wheel off right there, and then that wheel is supposed to be heavy damp. Here. Yeah, so I'm just gonna remove this one, because I basically shot it to shit, and it still hasn't fucking disappeared, so. Just gonna walk around here. Make this look cinematic, you know? Remove a wheel or two back here, because they're coming in. This is tier 1. It's not that mean, because considering the balance and the scope of things... Where did that wheel even go? I'm carrying this one over. Because at the vehicle cache, they have multiple turrets, they have multiple rocket launcher emplacements. I'll probably also put down a crate and put some RPGs in it so I can field some more vehicles. I'll actually do that. That sounds like a good idea. So just to remove a few more wheels, make it look like I was doing something because I saw them scouting it out already. Oh, I was looking in a completely wrong direction. But alright, let's see. Let's get some ammo crates down. And then I'm just going to load it with a few RPGs. Okay, that load, scroll down. And we'll use CSAT because that'll create the same text. Yeah. It's not big enough to hold RPGs though. Launchers, that would be good. So CSAT launchers. Yeah. Those are good stuff. Okay, and then from there, we gotta double click because it's gonna have all the futuristic CSAT launchers. Let's clear that out. And let's load her with a few nice little things here. So RPG. I don't want to use that one because that one's kind of shit. So we have that, and then all these different rockets to choose from. So put a few airburst in there, why not? A few penetrators, sure, and then just like a bunch of standard. That should be nice. What, you're like... You can't walk? What? You can't just walk up? My God. Some of these guys are lazy as hell. Ah, fucking hell. Alright, let's set these guys to combat. Just follow the gunshots at this point. Ah. Yeah, laziest freedom fighter in history, damn right. I see a lot of, just standing there. Then what? Then why can't you just run back if you? I give up. Then run back. Don't ask me for a TP. Someone remind me in debrief to talk about why we teleport people. Can't just ask for a TP to come back. It's fucking bullshit.
Так точно. Так точно. Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Так точно.
So mobilize his vehicle. I don't see anyone with a rocket. Oh, there we go. Alright, so Pockets has a launcher. Meanwhile, looking over at this position. Okay. Hold on, no, we don't want that. That's from our original squad. Here, let me quickly grab these guys again, and then I'm going to send them up from Objective Puma to go check out what the hell's going on over here. Meanwhile, I'm also going to start fielding units from this town, and we're going to send them over here as well. Come check out what exactly is going on. Oh, look at that! See, he's already here. Man, that was such a long walk that needed a teleport. Right? Fuck's sake. Alright, so those BTRs decided to go in a tree and expose its ass to him instead of actually... dumbass BTR. Hold on, let me RC it. Oh, that was a swing and a miss. That guy's definitely dead. I mean, you fire that way above me. Yeah, so M1 Garan's down, and Subject's also down. They're gonna need to get another RPG gunner here. They're popping some smoke in front. But yeah, my job isn't to kill everybody, guys. My job's to give them a good time. If you want to go kill everybody, go Zeus your own shit. Makarov's taking hits. He's gonna crawl in. But yeah, they need to really consider possibly outflanking now, because they're in trouble. They are definitely in trouble. Let's set up a rally point here. Alright, let's also check up on the CIA. They've got those Vics. They are pulling south. So they'll probably swing around. So we have this guy right here coming around. RPG again goes over the target. That is not good. Because they should probably consider pulling a group around to disengage and attack from another vector. Because this is, yeah, that one BTR is holding them down. That's giving enough time for these guys to come in. Start vectoring on their position. I'm gonna have this guy just start suppressing. Cause he knows there's guys right here, so we're just gonna spray wildly into this building and see if we can take them down. Well, I would normally agree with you, yes, to get the Hinds up, but they don't really have anything to counter that at all, so what would be the point? So it looks like that recon group is now coming down to take this entire AO on by itself. If one BTR can stop an entire player base, I doubt 5 of you are going to be able to fight my BMP. In all honesty.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Why are these idiots moving so slow? Go! Go! Oh my god, you fuckers are hopeless. Break apart. And go. Again, you shot over! And you almost hit the recons! Why? Because some of you are stuck in a fucking building? Fuck's sake. let's give him a warm welcome, shall we? You guys, come on, just go.
Выдвигаюсь на
Just
позицию.
go. Alright, now they got it. Alright, so they finally got that destroyed. BMP just turned its engine on its own. She's moving away.
Ясно, приступаем.
I'm gonna see if I can flank her around on the left. Recon's holding still right there. While US guys are driving everything out. Oh, they even got that Vic. That's weird. Should have shot more wheels. I guess they found some. You better not be caught on the damn tree. Okay.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
Ah, BMP-1s will be BMP-1s. So ground forces are being sent in. Going to spawn another squad of people. Let me quickly go back to my corner and grab a template of them. Let's see. We'll put them out over here. Oops, I think I accidentally just grab and drag that guy. I hate that.
Так точно.
We'll have them run across accordingly. So they've pushed up. Harry's, he just woke back up. Meanwhile, the medics are dealing with a lot of people that are wounded, but there's just not a good sufficient force pushing up here. But a lot of them probably got wounded from that suppressive fire, and these guys looks like they're also looting bodies and moving out accordingly. And meanwhile, these guys, they also got wounded. I don't think they took any shots, though, so I'm willing to bet that RPG actually hurt some of them. Because otherwise we'd hear some more gunfire, or the patrol would naturally go and investigate that position, so interesting. Alright, so my other waves of infantry are starting to come around. I'm going to start separating things off. It was reported over radio by that BTR that they were over here, so that's what these two squads are coming in for. And, you know, every squad lead has a radio. We're just trying to find them. Where the fuck's the squad lead that's supposed to have the goddamn radio? Ay, 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 but it's this fucker. So I actually don't see a squad lead in that formation. There he is. Okay, so he's coming on a vector with the other squad lead over here. These guys are starting to separate and spread out. But again, just a small group advancing on this vector. It's not going to do too well. Pockets is probably the most important player other than the other guy with the RPG right now, because without them, they're going to just be cannon fodder to this BMP.
Ясно, приступаем.
Otherwise, this other four-man team's moving up. Recon needs to come in to support them, because there's way too many guys back here that are walking wounded from that first engagement, mainly because of that BTR. Looks like that the auto rifleman right there was able to... there goes Pockets. Again, focusing on looting before you clear out the AO is a very bad idea, because that's exactly what's going to happen to you. Alright, so these guys are moving up and exploring that area. I'm going to send them up here,
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
because they keep probing this spot, so I have a feeling they know that they're up there. So otherwise they wouldn't be taking such an interest up here, and I just heard a gunshot anyway, so... They are going to start coming in. So sending them up, the BMP is just doing a bunch of weird, stupid shit.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию.
There's a lot of bodies, there's a lot of weapons they could definitely pick up and use for themselves. You know, drop the bolt action, grab AKs. Sorry, I just wanted to do that because no one's pulling security as they loot. I mean, yeah.
Ясно, приступай.
It's okay, shoot them. Shoot them. You have every right to shoot them. Come on. Just shoot them. Shoot them! Shoot! Thank you! My God. There's the BMP. It's been active for a while. They should probably get their heads down. Christ's sake, what was that guy? He was set to defend only. That's fucking why. I hate it when the AI switch to that. They're supposed to always stay at fire at will, but there's something that makes them switch to defend only. And that, I hate that. Like that guy, he's set to defend only. I don't get it. Like, you just have to double check your AI so they actually perform properly. These idiots are set to defend only. Like, why?
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступай.
Why do I have to double check all these goddamn AI because some of them have magically decided to set to defend only? So that looks like the BMP, or at least sounds like the BMP just went up.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступай. Ясно, приступай.
And all these guys are down. Evil, evil Russians, man.
Точно.
Anyway, checking on the US players, they're coming in.
Выдвигаюсь на позицию. Ясно, приступай. Ясно, приступай.
Yeah, they're all down. So that's gone up in smoke. Alright, now it's time to utilize my evil, evil device. Again, because these missiles you can see, you know, going up and around. It's just to freak them out. It's going to hit that top hill right there. So it looks like that most of them have opted to respawn. I'm also going to quickly hide myself in case the US guys run into me. That would be silly. Whew, I love that stuff. Alright, so I'm going to start coordinating to reinforce with MI8. So, reinforcements, tab right here, spawn units. I'm going to use this open area back here. Let it load for a second. It's modded, so it's going to take a little bit of time. We're going to go to Russian VVS camo aircraft. We're going to switch to helicopter. We're going to use MI8s. And then we're going to go to Soviet Army. And I'm going to spawn in squadrons. So we're going to just start coming in. Those 8-man squads will also start having AT, so they can loot that as well. So the guys over here, medic is taking care of the wounded. They're doing alright, though. Gonna just start deleting bodies here so we can start gauging everything. So I'll start, you know, garrisoning some more stuff over here. But he's gonna come over and he's gonna land on that open space, and that 8-man team will start coming in. Now, I'm going to see if I can mobilize a BTR-60 to come up right here and possibly reinforce. I'm going to send these guys, and we're going to come over here as well. So they can definitely hear that MI8 coming in. So what's up with this guy? He just... I'm just going to delete him because I can't get him to move out of that tree for whatever reason. Alright. Oh wow, this guy's like legitimately out of ammo. Yeah, there's no door. What? I hear them shooting. Alright, so it sounds like that chopper's starting to bank away, which means it's landed its troops. Yep.
Where are you?
So there's the AT guy coming in, and these are our reinforcing Soviet forces. Awesome. And, ooh, it's actually using the bridge. So, yep, that's going to come up and support this infantry group that's coming in. That's nice. And these guys are redeploying. So, yeah, they brought quite a bit here, and they're just bringing these over to assist. So I wonder if they'll hear that. We might even see blue on blue. I don't know. Hopefully they'll be okay. It won't pen the building. Yeah, but it's for immersive purposes. And these guys, I don't know what the fuck just happened here, but these civilians are running away. Swim away, fugu fish. Swim away. Oh, they probably ran through the building. Yeah, let's get some ambient animations going for these civilians so they'll stop and take cover. So we'll hide civilian. Put them down like that since they ran off. Here, we'll put them in the base down there. No one was watching anyway.
Welcome, shall we?
So this infantry group's coming up. These reinforcements are coming in as well. I mean, so far so good. The player base has definitely been utilizing its numbers as a heavy advantage, but let's see. AI, let me ungarrison this group. Well, they're both dead, but the medic's still alive. Alright, and that 60's holding still here because it's aggroing on guys over there. They're leaving this infantry group. Let me start fielding in more reinforcements here. So the US guys have deployed their stuff. Yeah, so here's Ares. He's probably going to talk to him. They're going to hopefully, you know, coordinate some stuff. Here, watch this. That's what I mean for cinematics, you know? If that doesn't get him pumped, then I don't know what will. Alright, so these guys still flanking around. I don't know if they're gonna go for the chopper. Oh, they did! It went over again! Well, they're trying, I'll give them that. Looks like she borked the landing a bit, so she's slightly damaged by small arms. They're all deployed, and these infantry will start coming in. They're taking fire from some of these boys. Alright, so it looks like the US have that delivered, and they're going to be heading back over here, checking things out. So they're going to go for the explosive cache now, most likely. I'm going to fortify this a bit more. Ah, whoops. Okay, well that was already deployed like that, so that's good. I'm going to just put a random group of infantry to patrol this area. Make this second objective a little bit harder for them, you know? And then that should be good. This BTR-60 is still staying right here. I'm going to drive her up so she can support a bit better. She's getting stuck on enemy infantry sightings to her left. Oh yeah, the auto mod's hilarious. Alright, we just gotta go down this windy little road. I do love Fada as a map. Back in the Luton 09 days, like 2 years ago, we never got to utilize its full potential. We just did blind ops. Never got to the tunnels, the large FOBs, you know, all that good jazz. As a driver, I should be seeing forward, so yeah, if I see a guy in front of me pull out an RPG, I'm gonna freak out. Alright, so again, trying to delete a majority of the dead units behind them, keep it active, and I'm going to now spawn in 2 groups of infantry here. Again, start being more vicious. I'm also going to put down a BMP-2 with an autocannon, because now they have access to those Vics. So one of these puppies, preferably in the right faction, right? With crew. There we go. I'll also possibly throw a T-72 at them later. So that down. All these guys stacked together, so this will just be a simple trick. I'm going to do a garrison command, and this will be set to 150 fill evenly. So this will throw them all around. It didn't go on this fuck's sake. Alright, in testing, that was a bit better, but they actually, you know, partially garrisoned the fire station and shit, but... Alright, this will have to do. So BMP-2's being sent. Infantry stacking up. They're starting to get into this cache. Let me actually show you again what's in this cache. SPG-9s, an ammo Vic, 50 cal, Dishkas, SPG-9 car, which they already took out.
Hi, this is ground.
This is high, send traffic.
We have secured the vehicles. We may not be able to get those BM-21s, but we will try.
Solid. Also, some people came by. I don't know who they were, but they dropped some ZSU trucks at your base and a Russian repair vehicle. They seemed like very nice gentlemen.
Copy that. Tell them I said thanks.
Yeah, no problem. They've already left, but, if you want, you could send some guys back and we could field this in. Some cool shit.
Copy that.
Alright, so they got their first objective here. You know, we started about 45 minutes ago. They deployed about 15 minutes ago, so not bad for the first 30 minutes. But I want them to field those ZUs in so I can start, you know, actually throwing an Mi-24 down or two. So again, making this the new front line, having stuff garrisoned. Let me quickly grab this group here, put them around. We also have that patrol. I'm also going to quickly, where's a Ural? Actually, we'll use an open UAZ to say that's how they got there. And we'll put 2 down, as we also have that patrol next door. So more infantry reinforcements. But after this, I'm going to take a little break, let my guys recuperate, you know, because 4 squads and the BMP-2, that'll then give them time to, you know, plan their new, you know, plan of attack out, get some recon done. Yeah, just like mag dump into that car. Ouch. Oh, rocket just went through. Ah, man. Andrews, yeah, the driver got wounded. He woke back up, though. And BMP-2 is also coming. Rocket!
Hi, this is ground.
This is high, send traffic.
Ground's planning on a scatter, and then we'll re-attack BM-21s.
So, that sounds like a good plan.
We've attracted a whole lot of heat.
Yeah, that figures. But it looks like they've also loaded up what they could in the vehicles as well. They backpacked one of the SPG-9s, so they're not going to be able to utilize that. very unfortunate. And this one Russian's playing chicken with him. Damn, I was gonna use it against them. So they're just scattering with the Vics. Good. Checking all these civilian bodies. They're looting what they can. Alright. So they're definitely scattering. This auto rifleman's trying to crawl up on him. This BMP2's marauding around. I'm not sure driving up massive hills is a good idea, but hey, they're doing what they can. Yeah, so Blue 4's deploying back. They're probably going to try to hit Objective Puma now. Alright. Alright. So I'm going to let them pull back here. Oh god, this isn't good. That didn't have anything in it though, okay. Yeah, so they're hiding behind the car. Oh, and there it is. Or no, it just engaged something else. I thought it did. Now he's hiding behind the car. I don't know where it fired. Oh. I doubt it was this, because it's not in a proper firing arc, but yeah, he just, Private Obvious just, Alu Akbar'd himself. You can't trust some of these guys sometimes, you know? They just get too eager and, boom. Oh, I hope to God that was not the SPG-9 truck. Well, this just got 50 times harder. They kinda needed that. A lot. Fuck. Let's delete all the dead civvies. Delete some more of these bodies here. Yeah, they really needed that SPG-9 car so they could be mobile.
High Command, are we gonna need to worry about the ZU trucks getting spotted or anything?
No, that would
Okay.
make this campaign stupid.
For now, we're kind of just putting the vehicles in a Rugal.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, kablooey to that, right? And some of these infantry are also slowly pulling back, getting shot. You know, they can also use that riverbed right there. We still have a guy back here that's still okay, but yeah. You know, let things die down and then outflank and reassault. I'm gonna see if I can send this BMP over here. Start getting into the town and whatnot. So I'm gonna start going on fire support here and dropping some 155 howitzers for my D30 batteries back at base. We're just gonna start shelling, you know, back here. Getting that timing. The timing is roughly, you know, after every shot lands. So that one I did a bit early on accident, but it's about 8 seconds from when you drop it.
Welcome, shall we?
That one I was late. That'll be the last shot. I mean, yeah, they are kind of on an open hill. They're picking up who they can, bringing them back. That's nice. But that sucks that the SPG-9 car just went kablooey. Because they really needed that for being mobile on taking out the BM-21 batteries. So looking at these guys again, they've redeployed over here. They're probably... So I believe because they hit a wheel here, they're taking the spare wheel out of the other Vic, and they were just celebrating, even though they're the CIA, but I guess they're getting used to the Mujahideen customs by spamming around, and I don't know. I honestly don't know. But yeah, TSB itself, we have a lot of people around here. Oh, one of these BTR-60s pushed up. I'm gonna just drag them back because no one's in the AO anymore. This is the other one I have right here. And let me see if I can pull this BMP2 back, because at this point it's done with what it needs to do. So I'll pull it back over here.